This is Mammoth Airport in California, and I'm listening to the radio, or I can get in the woods, and they're talking about the consumer price index have rise since 2008 the most, and is 5% increase. And I can argue that with anyone. There is not. There is more like I say 200%. Check out the helicopter, the biggest helicopter, or one of the most stronger lifter helicopter on the planet. Check it out. Hopefully you can see it. I have no idea if I have it in frame or not. That's so-called California Fire Department. What I was talking about was the consumer prices index. You know, the what you pay for. You know, the prices, the increasing prices on everyday items, and how I gauge the price or the consuming price in myself is not by what they tell me. I know what they tell me is just propaganda. It's not reality. What I see is every single meal that I eat anywhere is above $18, including more than 16 in Taco Bell. Let's put an example like that. So that means that even fast food have increased their prices over 200%, over, if no more, if you start calculating from the 1980s. And that is what I do. I start calculating from where I start working, earning money back in 1980. So from 1980 to today, I remember buying me a hamburger for 25 cents in 1980 in McDonald's, what they call a special. You know, they used to have specials all the time. So you can get on a special a Coke or a soft drink, French fries, and a Whopper or whatever hamburger for like maybe max out $4, $3.50, $4 back in 1980s. The gasoline was like 57 cents or something like that. Right now the gasoline is over $4, and the hamburger, it will cost you over 15. That is not a 5% increase in prices. So now they're talking about inflation. This is no inflation. Inflation is when you have high prices, because there is a lot of money that people can expend, and they can afford it. So the prices increase to remove people's money more efficiently. In this case, it's not inflation, because people have no money. So right now the prices are high because the energy prices are high. So that means there is not about inflation. That is what they want you to believe, is because the energy prices have increased to such a level that they can no longer produce food at affordable prices that people are earning. So there is this discrepancy in between what people are earning and the prices. So it's not inflation, it's actually poverty. So how they dealing with it is they increasing, or they pass laws to increase forcibly what the worker is earning. So that means that the fellow making the hamburger that you cannot afford is earning $16 an hour, not because is mandated by economics, by supply and demand. No, it's because without they cannot eat, and the whole pyramid will collapse. So they are trying to keep the pyramid afloat. That is what is happening. It's not inflation what is happening, it's poverty. So now as you increase as you mandate and increase on people's salaries, what is happening is now you reduce the percentage in between the amount of money that someone make for a specific job. Basically, you are reducing the value of a worker who is specialized, if you will. For example, that is what they call the farmers. They have this terminology: uneducated workers, and educated workers. What they're trying to say is that they don't earn as much as the other one. They devalue. They taking the value of your job. So let's assume a truck driver, for example, or an airplane driver, or a train driver, or a ship driver. Anybody who can operate a machine, earth moving equipment driver, all these drivers, because they all drivers, you can give value to the terminology just by changing the name. For example, I can give value to an aviator by saying he is a pilot. Or I can diminish him. He's a driver. He's driving, but he's not driving in terminology. So you give value by utilizing language, and that is what is happening. They're utilizing languages to devalue your job, and to pay you less, because now they increasing the pay on the cook that is making the hamburger, but they do not increase the airplane pilot pay, for example. So now the gap gets closer. So they devaluing actually a job by mandating a minimum wage. So that is actually how it works. It's basically they building a pyramid, and unless you don't understand that pyramid, how it works, you are going to continue to claim somebody's doing you wrong. The government needs to give you, and when the government give you, they do not give you absolutely nothing. They taking away from you. They making you a slave. What they doing is they're disrupting the capitalism, supply and demand. That is what is happening. They're creating demands that don't really exist, and that is why they're saying there is only 5% increase in consuming pricing. The reality is that I can show you every day what I eat, the receipt, and I'm going to start doing that, so you can visualize that for a man to work in on the streets like I am, you spend at least $15,000 a year or so in food, in staying healthy. Stay healthy costs money. So if you see that you not really making that great amount of money, because you utilizing that high percentage in staying healthy. So that translates into statistics as over earning. So they can figure they can take more from me to give it to the guy who makes the my food every single day. The problem with that is that I can earn that money. I can earn enough to stay healthy and to have a great life. But not everyone can, because now the fellow making the hamburger just got a little increase by percentage, but everything that he buys now went up because they have to pay me, because I have to move you freight, because I have to keep you alive. So as you see, it's a chain reaction. It's a chain reaction. They believe they're taking away from the rich what they telling you, what they selling you. The reality is they are making you more poor, because the rich always is going to get paid. As simple as that. It's a need for them to get paid so they can produce. It's a need for the airplane pilot to earn more, because they move medicines, they move freight, they move people in the economy. They ship captains at sea. That is why they make $500,000 a year or more. That is why some of them make millions driving a ship at sea, and so on. So it's a chain reaction. So the reality, the consuming prices, is just it's a lie. When a hamburger, when a taco at a taqueria costs you $31, like I went to a Peruvian restaurant and I spent $41 for fried rice, excellent fried rice, some bananas, and some kind of shisha, and I can show you the receipt. And I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to show you receipts every single day. Now, I can afford it because I'm on the street earning money. But that fellow working, attending that table, the cook, they cannot afford it. They cannot go and eat at a restaurant every day. And that is the illusion. It's an illusion of marketing. That is exactly what is happening. The prices have increased by at least 200% since the 1980s. And now prove me erroneous if you like. See if you can. Saludos, and I am right now traveling on 395. Check out these beautiful surroundings that I'm in. As I talk to myself and I look around, I'm like a piano player right here, taking all this in, all this beauty, and trying to talk to you over YouTube, trying to transfer my experiences to you. So go up there and get out of the house, go and find you a job driving a semi truck. It's very rewarding. You will earn a living. You can actually become very wealthy if you apply yourself. And worst case scenario, do it for a year. You don't have to make a living at it. Just take a year off or whatever you're doing, and do it for a year. Learn about your country, learn about your geography, learn about who you really are. You will enjoy it. Saludos.